Red Barrett! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, you, not you. Good afternoon. This is my very own stand-up special. For this particular occasion I've constructed a microphone stand and microphone, which you may notice is made up of a lamp without the lampshade and a door handle, but it swivels and it pivots and it gives me some reason to stand up, because without it this wouldn't be stand up. Recently I realised that during the global pandemic of COVID, we need a little bit more laughter and humour in our lives, and I was getting sick of making myself laugh all the time in the mirror. I think it's probably because of my new COVID name. You might all have a COVID name, I don't know, it's up to you. But it's the name that you'll adopt when you finally leave shutdown, which we're in New Zealand for the last 3 weeks. So I'm going with Tubby Rasta. I'm going to legally change my name to that. I'm going to get my new passport. Pointless getting a passport, won't be going anywhere anytime soon, but it's still nice to have, with a picture on it of myself. And from those humble beginnings, I will start venturing out into the world and see what's left of it and what I can remember about being able to shake hands, high five, stand within 1 metre of somebody, and learn to use deodorant once again. I was recently walking around the streets and I realised that we're in an interesting time. In this particular time I feel like the parks and the streets have turned into the Facebooks of our lives. People go out there and they show themselves to be the best of themselves. They could be sitting on the couch all day eating Doritos, then suddenly they're out there jogging around in spandex, sweating and huffing and puffing. Sometimes they're running around saying, "Look at me playing with my kids," after telling them to shut up for the last 3 hours and watch YouTube. So from what I've seen around there, there's another thing that really annoys me. I used to walk a lot in the streets, and now I'm not alone. And now I have to actually go onto the street or into the gutter or climb over a tree or someone's garage, go through the back of the school, just to avoid being anywhere near somebody else. The whole point of walking was so I didn't have to hang out with anybody else. Now when I go walking, it's the social part of my day. And it does get quite interesting, because recently I felt like I was on the Truman Show. I was killing time in the garage, and I sort of noticed that somebody was walking past the house one way, and then a few minutes later someone else came past, and then a while later the same person came past. A while later someone new, the same person came past an hour after that, and I started thinking they'd run out of characters in this movie called Stay Home COVID Stupid. We got you, Brent. And then I realised when I went for my own walk around the block that on the concrete had been inscribed little check marks. And the check marks were in those sort of dash hash things. Looks like a gate to a farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at each kind of regular point they had written in 22 Ks, 44 Ks, and you can do the rest of the maths. And it turned out that this person was actually running the block, trying to rack up some distance to approximate a marathon. And it wasn't the Truman Show. In fact, I really was in